Hello, this is Frida. Welcome to my channel. I hope everyone's doing well. Well, I'm okay. Everything is going well. Okay, I just wanted to show you something that I have a group. It's called the Edmonton Knitting and Crochet Group, and a new knitter asked a question, so I wanted to share it with you guys. Because for me it's very easy, but for beginners I guess it's hard. So I just wanted to share it. If you're a new beginner, like, don't hesitate. Just do whatever you think. Never hesitate to do something. Like, don't ever think, oh, I can't do this. It's easy and simple, and it can be fixed anytime. Okay, let's say you knit something and then you were not happy with the end result and you wanted to frog it, like pull it apart. And you're wondering, how can I do this? Just trying to find what she commented. Okay, her question was, does anyone here undo sweaters? I knit a sweater and it's just not right. It was my first attempt, so not as good as I am now. So it's a mess, and I just don't want to have I just don't have the patience to take it apart, wash it, ball it, and so on, right? So my suggestion was you can make it in hanks and wash it and hang it, so to get rid of the wrinkle. The wrinkle I mean is this is a top down that I have knit years ago. Actually, it's a home hand spun yarn that I spun. It's 100% wool, and I spun the wool and I knit this. This is all I had, so I knitted a shrug for myself. But the thing is, it's too thick and it's too heavy, and here I made a mistake. See how I did my increase after the underarm? I added, usually you add 3 stitches, right? But I think I added 5 or 6 here, so it gives that. Can you see how big it is? It's too big. It was too big, and it did not work. I wore it a couple of times and it was pretty thick, so I thought to myself, let me make that that scarf that is popular, that you put it and you give that pockets in front. So maybe I won't do the pockets, but make something just to put it on my shoulder, because my shoulders are very stiff. It can be when I get a cool or cold air flowing by. So anyway, so I started to pull it apart. I found the area. First I do the sleeves. If you're watching my tutorials, I always say I like to control the yarn when I'm knitting top down. First I finish the sleeves and I work on the body, whichever yarn is left. So this is a beautiful 100% wool that I have spun, and you can see it's 1 ply, and it's already, as you can, I haven't washed it or anything. But usually when you're frogging, like when you're pulling it apart, when you're undoing your sweater, see, because it's wool, and I believe there's mohair in it, because I don't know, it doesn't feel like it was supposed to be 100% merino, but I think there's mohair in it because it has long hair. Can you see how it gets curly? What you can do is you can make a hank and wash it and hang it, and it will straighten it up. Or you say, oh, I can't do that, it's too much work. What you can do is, I'm just gonna start with the lemon peel. I just love that stitch. So I'm just gonna chain, I don't know, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now this isn't enough. See how lovely the color is? So I knitted this. Now I'm crocheting. Can you see the difference? You can make anything you want with the garment that you have knitted. So I'm going to chain, and I will measure my shoulder and see how many chain I need to chain, and I'll be right back. So I chain about 40 chain, and this is wide enough for me. And the crochet hook that I'm using, it's a 6.5. Okay, this was not in my set. I had to order this separately because it in my set it goes up to 6. Remember, I did a review on the tulip. I just love this this set. So it goes up to 6. So I went and bought a bigger separately from Amazon. And so it's a 6.5 what I'm using. Okay, so I'll just show you the lemon peel. I do have a tutorial. If you go into the videos and then search for lemon peel. So I'm just going to chain 3, well 2, because on the first here, when I chained the 2 just here, I'm going to do a single crochet. It's a very easy stitch, but it's elegant. I just love the texture. So on the next stitch, I'm going to do a double crochet. Okay, next stitch single. And you can continue making your whichever project you want to work on. So the next stitch is first stitch single, next stitch is double, third stitch is single, and then the following stitch is and it gives you this nice texture on the back. So I am planning to do this. If I don't like it, I'll end up giving it to the homeless. But the reason I bought this, because I love rainbow, and I felt this color was just gorgeous. And it's not super soft, the yarn itself. The fiber, I thought it would be merino wool fiber I bought. But you can never trust where you buy. You have to be very careful where you're buying your supply from. So, yeah, I looked at the reviews. They were pretty good. But it's not that super soft. But it's okay. I would say about 60% is okay. That it's soft. Other than that, it's not that itchy. But so I just wanted to share you that you can you can frog it and then start making your next project. So I just had to share this because she didn't know how to do it. She didn't want to, wash it after. You don't have to after you finish your garment, like after you finish your piece. What I'm doing, I'll just wash it a little bit and then flat. Don't ever hang your knit items. Flat dry knit crochet items, flat to dry. Okay, if you forget where you are, see, I did a double crochet. Now I'm going to do a single crochet. And then when you're working on your like when you're frogging it, you will notice that you won't even notice that the yarn is curling up because you're working on it, and it will look nice. But the recommending is if it's acrylic, they tell you, that's what I learned when I was young. If you're frogging something, it won't be the same as you first knit. So usually what they do is they hang it, they wash it, and then hang it. So and then even put something heavy on the hank. So these curls would go straight, and then when you're knitting, it will be back when you first bought it. I don't bother frogging anything because I usually donate. I knit this gorgeous sweater for my son with bamboo acrylic. I even have tutorials about it. You can go and check it. It's a green. I was wearing it. I put it on myself. And when I washed it the first time, I noticed bamboo gets big. It stretches a lot. So you have to put that in your mind. Like when you're working with bamboo, try to make it not big. Just make this even smaller, I would say, because it became bigger. The sleeves were getting bigger and bigger. and I was flat laying it, but I ended up donating it. So yeah, see, I did 2 double crochet when I'm talking. I miss where I am, but you can always look to the previous and then see what stitch. I love this lemon peel stitch. Yeah, so I ended up donating, and I think he wore it once, because if he wears something, it has to be washed. Even when he buy brand new stuff, even if I knit him, I have to wash it, because he likes to gain fabric softener. He has to smell that. So anything we buy new for him, or anything that I knit for him, I have to wash it. So with 2 washes, it was too big. The sleeves were too big. So I thought a big person can buy that. Why not? For a lower price. It's handmade. And so I donated. I donated to Valley Village, I believe. Yeah, because I never thought about the homeless then. Because usually what we're working on is hats and scarves, right? But no, if I don't sell anything in my shop for a year, I donate. I put them in the bags and donate. Yeah, it goes for a good cause. So I could have donated this, but this is too short. So I thought to myself, and this is girly. And yeah, so like I said, I'm going to make this a scarf. And then I can donate it always. Yeah, so I just wanted to share, and I'm gonna crochet a couple of rows, and I'll come back to show you how it looks like. I would highly recommend this stitch. Just one single crochet and then 1 double crochet on the next stitch. Oops. And the color is gorgeous. Just love the color, the rainbow color. Yeah. So I'll be back to show you how it looks like. This is the back side. Those double crochets, and with the single crochet it pulls it down and it gives that a nice texture. Okay, so I'll be right back to show you. Okay, so I have crocheted a couple of rows, and this is how it looks like. I just love the colors and the texture. So just check it out, and I will put the link below. If people are having a hard time, you can go to my videos and then just type in the lemon peel stitch. So easy. Okay, so like I said, you can frog it, and then you can create it at the same time. So this is one of the easiest method, and after you finish this, just wash it with warm water. Do not hesitate, do not go like this, or go like, twist it, agitate it, so wool will felt. That's another thing. And then I can always weave this end. See how it looks like? Hand spun yarn. This is the 1 ply. So I hope you like this short tutorial. I just wanted to share how you can make something. This is the second method, and this is the easiest way to frog it and then continue working on your next project. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe, share it with your family, friends, and happy crocheting, happy knitting.